Welcome to Cindy Eats. I'm Cindy. Hey. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for stopping by. If you've been here before, welcome back. Welcome back to my aunties, my OGs, my cousins, my brothers, my nieces, my nephews, my mamas, my papas, my grandmas, my grandpas, my grandbabies. Come. What do the good sis got for you today? She got some good old roasted chicken that she made, along with some roasted Brussels sprouts and a little sweet potato. Let me say my grace. Amen. Amen. I roasted some sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts with some balsamic vinaigrette, bacon bits, real bacon bits, and a little maple syrup. It actually turned out pretty good. My chicken was good and crispy last night. It ain't crispy today. How y'all doing today? I ain't been on here in a minute, right? I don't remember the last time, but I've been posting shorts. But I ain't did that in about a week too. I really took a break. Okay. I took a break because it was my birthday last week, y'all. My birthday was September the 9th. And I ain't do nothing but go to work. And I made a doctor's appointment. Hot. No, I told y'all I got high blood pressure, like for real, for real. And they took me off a particular drug, which was, keeping my blood pressure under control. Ooh. But it's called lisinopril. The thing with lisinopril, works great, very effective. The thing is, a lot of black people have allergic reactions to this medication, and not just hives, itching, things like that. It causes swelling of the tongue, of the throat, causing asphyxia, which is strangulation. Now, I have been on this medication for a while. It was never brought up to me, but in the back of my head, I knew about it, right? Why? Because I remember this man I used to work with. He posted a picture one day on Facebook showing how big his lips and his tongue had swollen up. Like one of the ones you think like AI generated or something. Like it was crazy looking. Come to find out, it was on a medication he was on. This man died about in the last 2 years or so. He was just about 40 years old from this medication. And again, it was in the back of my head, like, I'm on this medication. I need to look into this. I went to the doctor earlier this year. Well, it could have been last year. I really don't remember. But it was this nurse, and she started asking me these questions because I'm on this medication. And she said, I'm going to tell you why. Her mother died from being on the same medication, the same way. Allergic reaction causing her throat to swell up, her tongue to swell up, and essentially she choked her. Right? And again, I keep saying in the back of my mind, I know about it because I would wake up and my lips would itch. And it would be so random. My lips would literally be itching. Or my tongue would be itching. Or would it feel like my lips had swole up. But it wasn't significant enough, you know what I'm saying, when I seen it, that it was in the mirror or anything, I could just feel it. So she reported to my doctor. My doctor was like, why you ain't never said nothing? I said, because I never thought nothing about it. Because it's in the morning. Could have been from when I was sleeping. Could have been from something I ate. And I told y'all I be going through a lot of things, but I don't say nothing on this camera. You would think I do, but I really don't. Going through the whole thing with the father of my kids, him having cancer, me helping take care of him, him dying, all that stress. My doctor was like, well, I've noticed a steady change, you know, it's going up since April. You changed my medication, and that was the beginning of my stress. Because I started, you know, I was taking care of him, helping take care of him during that time. Just had a lot going on. So, started this new job July 21st. 2025, within the first 2 weeks of me being there, and this is 2 weeks of training. The first 2 weeks of being there, I had 2 nosebleeds. Been having heart palpitations. The second nosebleed, I checked my blood pressure, and it was like 200 something over 100 something. Now, mind you, I know this cuff thing was broken. But, you know what I'm saying, like, I need to get to the doctor. I get to the doctor, my blood pressure was like 148 over 1 something. Stupid high. Doctor so concerned. She talking about sending me to the hospital. I'm like, child, please. She's like, no, Miss Springs, this is, you know, stroke level. I'm like, I understand, but just give me the new medication. Let me work on it. Because I know it's not just eating, y'all. I've had high blood pressure essentially for as long as I've known. I've been going to the doctor. When I was pregnant with my first child at 16, 17 years old, they was worried about preeclampsia, which is due to high blood pressure causing me to go in labor early, possibly go in labor early. It's just something that I have. It's something that runs in my family. I try not to, you know, stress. I try not to exacerbate it with eating. And y'all know I'm a chip lover. I don't cut off the chips, not cut them off. Because I'm going to be lying if I said to cut them off. I'm going to cut them way down. Like I've made some lifestyle changes. over these last couple of years, and even now. Hence, roasted vegetables. Lower sodium things, okay? Just to help with that. And trying to find some peace, okay? I don't cook with a lot of salt. That's something I've been stopped doing. I don't want to open that window, but it's a little hot right now. Even though it's bacon in this, it's lower sodium bacon. So I've been taking a break. I'm not gonna stress myself out. And no offense, y'all, about YouTube, about a TikTok or Facebook. None of that. Easy Ecclesiastes, how y'all say it in the Bible, Message version, chapter 3, verses 9 through 15. Read it. That's my living motto now. With everything in life that goes on, you gotta find a way to eat. I mean, not eat, live. Eat something, drink something, and find happiness in your work. Let God work everything else out. When I say this job almost took me out in the first 2 weeks, like no BS. No BS. Let me roll down my back window. When I say this job could have took me out in its first 2 weeks, like what I've experienced, I've never experienced anywhere else in the world. But it's all for a reason, right? Two scriptures that has helped me within the last week. Again, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 9 through 15. This is the Message version. And Romans 12:1. Also the Message version. The things of this world gonna think. They're gonna be in the world. They're gonna do what they do. But I can't let none of that change me. Regardless of the situation, regardless of the condition, regardless of the status, regardless of anything. I gotta let God be God. I have to find, or not find, but stay focused on the fact that God is God. Regardless of what I experience, go through, see, hear, or whatever happens, God gonna be God. God is working in the background, taking care of it all. I need to remain steadfast and focused that God is doing what God is supposed to do. Having my faith in Him. Listening for direction on what He's telling me to do. While I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing. While I'm going through what I'm going through. And when I hear it, do it. I know somebody like, hear what? Do what? Whatever it is God tells you to do. How you know it's God talking? Because it's going to be something you don't want to do. Something that don't make sense to you, but you know is the right thing. For me and this job, it's customer service, yes. But this is dealing with people money. So you know it's a little different. Right. I'm seeing all type of money. Like, dang. I'm helping people move $20, $50, $1,000, $10,000. I'm like, Lord, if you could just bless me with that. Right? Because I'm going through it. And then I get people who just like me. They come in and go out. And you trying to find a way through it all. And those who have a lot, I don't know what them people went through. I don't know how these people came upon this money. Or what has happened or transpired in their life for them to, you know what I'm saying, have this type of money. It could have been something horrible. And then I hear the people just like me. For some reason, somebody on talking to me and they talking about how they ain't seen or talked to their child. How somebody has lost their child in this natural life. And somehow they managing through this. Romans 12:1. Don't be envious for what somebody else got going on. And don't minimize what God has given to you. Whatever gift, whatever blessing it is. Don't minimize it. Because your blessing and your gift helps somebody. That's why you got to be open and hear what God is telling you to do and do it. For me, it's praying for these people. And praying for those who he tells me to pray for. Not who I consider or who I think need it. But who he tells me to. Like, I got 5 minutes. I gotta go. So y'all gonna see me again when? I don't know. But keep your girl in prayer. I'm gonna keep you in prayer. We're gonna pray for each other to get us to where God has us to be, right? In less than 30 days, your girl is going on vacation. Keep me in prayer. I'm going to keep you in prayer. Let the Lord keep you, protect you, and bless you. Get you out of any trouble that you're in, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially. May the Lord bless you and keep you, not only you and your family, your friends, your co-workers, and those who despitefully use you and me. Because the Lord loves us. And He's going to take care of us, okay? Sis got to go. But she will be back. When? We'll see. I'm a holler. Y'all gonna follow when I drive.